You both said today that you love each other, and I believe it. But I'm trying to tell you, love is not enough for a successful marriage. There's so many other things that go in it. It's not just about you anymore.
Here is today's case.
I don't trust Demario. He has lied and cheated on me in the past.
I wonder if Lashika really loves me or she's here for my career.
I am my own woman, but he tries to control my every movement.
She doesn't tell me anything. I think that she's living a secret life.
I shouldn't have to check in with him every time I have an event.
If she can't communicate with me, this relationship is over.
And I am not having a baby with Demario until I feel more secure.
Court is now in session. The Honorable Judge Faith Jenkins presiding. Your Honor, as you know, for the first time on Divorce Court, we have a virtual audience, and it's filled with your superfans. Today's superfan of the day is Nicholas from Columbus, Ohio.
Hi, Nicholas. Welcome to Divorce Court. We're happy to have you here with us.
Your Honor, this is the case of Drinkard versus Scott.
Thank you, Juan. Lakeisha Drinkard.
Yes, Your Honor.
You have brought Mr. Demario Scott to court today.
Yes, Your Honor.
The two of you have been in a relationship for 2 years, living together 1 year, but now you say you have a number of issues that has brought you to divorce court.
Yes, Your Honor.
Okay, well, I'll start with you, ma'am. Tell me what's happening.
Well, Your Honor, I'm here today because I don't trust him. He has lied and cheated on me multiple times. I found messages in his phone. He tries to control my every move. I feel like I'm a grown woman and I shouldn't have to check in with him every time I want to do something. He's controlling, demanding. It's like me, 24/7.
Mr. Scott, what do you have to say in response to that, sir?
I don't believe all of that. Me personally, I feel as though me being a gentleman, I'm looking out for her best interest, protecting as a man, because I already know who I am and I know what I want to do to make sure that she's in the right state of mind and everything, just by helping her with her career or whatever the case may be. Because me personally, I already got a career. I already know who I am. I already know what I have done already, and I know how successful I want to be. So if I want to be in a relationship with someone, I want to be able to feel that we'll be able to gather ourselves in partnership
and build together.
Build together, because even if we're starting from point A, going to point B, I want to be able to make sure that we feel connected together.
Okay, that seems reasonable, Ms. Drinkard.
No, Your Honor, because I have my own dreams and my own things I want to do with my life too. It can't just be how he wants to do it or how he sees things.
Well, give me an example of what you're talking about when you say he's too controlling.
Well, there was this one incident where I had a show in Tennessee.
What kind of show?
I'm a model. I've been modeling 3 years. And he claims I didn't communicate, I didn't tell him, and I feel like I did. He feels like, oh, it needs to be done on more than social media. You don't need to put it on just Facebook and Instagram.
So you put up a Facebook post, and that was your version of communicating that to your Facebook friends and him?
Yes, ma'am. That's how he usually sees my posts and stuff, or I'll send it directly to him.
That's not exactly the kind of communication I'm sure your significant other expects to receive a notification from Facebook.
Well, that's how I get mine from him.
Is that true? The two of you put up Facebook posts and post your locations to let each other know where you are and what's going on?
No, ma'am. No, ma'am. No, that's not how it goes down.
But is that how you found out about the fashion show?
The way that I found about the fashion show, I feel like it's not being communicated correctly.
Okay.
I feel as though when it comes down to communication, I'm going back to the old school.
How was it communicated?
It was communicated through Facebook, but it wasn't communicated face to face.
Right. That's what I understand.
Yeah. And
I mean, that's what she said, but she said that that's the way the two of you communicate things to each other, is on social media.
No, that's not how it goes, ma'am.
But you've done it, though.
Give me an example of when you say he's done it.
He's been to college before we got together. And he was, I believe it was accepted to be an alumni for an award. I didn't know about it until I started posting on Facebook. So how are you going to tell me not to put stuff on Facebook? And that's what you're doing.
You didn't know he was getting an award?
No.
Is that true?
I mean, I put it on social media, but the thing about it is, Your Honor, is that with me putting it out there, I mean, it was just one time that I put it out there, but it's not millions of times where I'm putting stuff out there.
Did you ever tell her directly that you were a recipient of this award?
I didn't get the award. They was giving me a recommendation letter letting me know that
You
they
were
had-
up for the award.
Yeah, that
But did you ever tell her directly that you were being recognized by this school?
No, I didn't.
She learned that from Facebook too.
Yes, Your Honor.
So how you gonna jump down my throat about something?
Why
and
didn't you tell
don't-
her?
That particular day, I mean, I was just in the transition, moving and stuff, and I would just pretty much post it out there, and that was it.
But according to you, she does it all the time. That's how you
Yes.
find out about most of the
Yes.
things that she
And
does.
when it comes down to
That's not
shows,
true.
when it comes down to fashion shows, whatever the case may be, I'm not asking you to tell me every move that you make.
Yes, you
I'm
do.
just expressing to you that I'm pretty much trying to help you get her to the point where she needs to go.
Where is the point that you want to see her go?
I want to see her to be able to build a foundation with me. You know, for us to be able to develop certain things together down the road so that, you know, regardless if we're in a relationship now and we want to go a step further, you know, to something later on in life, then, you know, we can be able to work on these skills right now as far as.
It's not good. I will tell you, Ms. Drinkard, it's not good that your boyfriend is finding out about different shows and your involvement
That's not true, Your Honor.
in different things on Facebook. Well, it is true because you said that that's what you're
That
doing.
one time, but when I have a show, I send him the flyer directly, so that's not true. I had never been to his house. We finally go over there one day. I hear, why is the door locked? He snatches me and throws me in the closet.
Oh my gosh.
I was being the protector.
I may not be the sharpest tool in the toolbox, but I know the truth and the lie when I see one in this courtroom today. What do you say is really going on? You said that there have also been some issues with infidelity.
Well, he needs to get rid of this other woman first.
There's another woman?
There's no other woman, Your Honor.
Yes, it is.
Was there ever in your relationship someone else?
I was helping someone along the way to get back on their feet.
Okay.
They decide to burn me by, you know, not being able to help out or want to do anything around the house.
So I'm trying to understand. You said this was somebody you were trying to help out along the way, not somebody you were involved with
No.
or seeing romantically.
No.
So, Ms. Drinkard, what do you say happened?
When we first met, I had never been to his house. Not one time. We would either meet at a hotel or we would have sex in his car. I didn't really pay that much attention at
Really?
first, but eventually I was just like, well, wait a minute, we're supposed to be dating or whatever. Why have I never been to your house?
Really?
When we would be together, she would call him. Now, how is this just somebody you're supposed to be helping out if she's calling your phone while we in the middle of being intimate?
Well, she doesn't
Who
know.
does
She
it like?
doesn't-
I'm not stupid.
She could be someone calling the phone who doesn't know that. How would she know that the two of you are even together? What?
That's his responsibility.
What do you say is happening besides her calling the phone?
Oh,
It could be someone who just wants help, as he said.
no. She didn't want help when she was twerking in his lap at his birthday party. How is that help?
Is that a part of the foundation building?
No, ma'am. No, ma'am.
We finally go over there one day. This is the other red flag that raised up for me. Why is there only one bed? Where's
In
she
his
sleeping?
house?
In his house. Where's she sleeping at? We finally go over to his house. She's not there. I guess she went to handle business and stuff for the day. We went over. We were intimate. We were at the house, chilling, hanging out or whatever. I hear, why is the door locked? I don't have my key. Why is the door locked? He snatches me and throws me in the closet.
Oh my gosh.
Oh, this just somebody you helping out, right? Who I look like? I'm not stupid. So, I mean, what am I supposed to think? So she comes in, come out the closet. It was already too late. She already seen me at that point. So she, come out the closet. I'm saying, I'm not coming out here. You might try to fight me, kill me. I don't know what you're gonna try to do.
So how does it end?
She comes and I step out of the closet. She starts confronting me. This is not my house. Why are you in my face? You need to be talking to him.
Mr. Scott, why did Miss Drinkard have to be pushed in the closet?
Well, because the thing about it is the lady was about to fight her. I was being the protector, trying to make sure.
Why? Why was she so upset?
I don't know.
Really, Mr. Scott? You really don't know?
This is why
You really don't know, Mr.
Well-
Scott?
Well,
Because I think I know. I think everybody in earshot of this courtroom knows. And it's time for you to come clean.
Well, I was keeping her from getting swinged on.
Why?
Because that's what she was gonna do.
Because why? You were sleeping with her?
No, ma'am.
Okay, well, that's a lie. You started off in this case today, sir, talking about building a foundation you wanted to build. You talked about A, B, and you're coming together as C, but you cannot see your way to the truth.
Honor, I'm telling the truth.
No, you're lying, but that's okay. Some people come into court, they just decide they want to lie. You one of those people, that's fine. But I may not be the sharpest tool in the toolbox, but I know the truth and the lie when I see one in this courtroom today. One of you raised an issue about having children. What is that about?
Well, first off, Your Honor, my tubes are tied.
I wanted to have kids. It seems like it's beginning to be a big issue.
I made a promise that I was not going to have kids again unless I was married.
And my advice to you is, don't do it. If you'd like your case to be heard on divorce court, call us toll-free 1-877-311-2222 or log on to our website at divorcecourt.com. Miss the show? Watch full episodes on our streaming platforms and follow us on social media for exclusive content. Now, after you get pushed into the closet, what happens after that?
Well, he said he made it right, but they were still communicating through text. So the relationship or whatever, platonic, it never ended. He promised me, baby, when we move out, you ain't got to worry about her no more. She gonna be out of the picture. That was a lie. We out running errands one day. We get back home. I see a text. Hey, Mario, boo, I still want you.
Well, how does he respond to that?
I asked him, I said, why is she texting you? Same thing he just said. Oh, I don't know. But I'm not stupid. Your Honor, I'm a mother of 4 kids. I done been played before. And I will be single before I go through this again. I'm not gonna let nobody play me. So if you're talking about building the future with me, having a baby, let alone getting married, she got to go because I believe she's still in the picture.
Why are you allowing that to be his choice and not yours? Why don't you make the choice on who has to go?
Because I love him, Your Honor.
Okay.
And I see something in him that I didn't see with anybody else I was with before.
Well, the last couple of years, he's helped you with your career and you've been able to do some things. You have a radio show, you have a couple of podcasts, but I'm gonna need you to be as ambitious about your self-esteem as you are about your career. Because there is no way you should allow someone to put you through that kind of humiliation where you have to hide in a closet and you think somehow this relationship is gonna continue to move forward. You have way too much to offer and bring too much to a relationship to put up with that. Now, that wasn't even the end. See, I was gonna, I said, okay, well, let me hear her reason, Juan, for why she decided to look past that. Because he's not even admitting the truth, saying, you know what, I made a mistake and I apologize for it.
No.
So he's still doing the same thing with the same woman. So you're not being respected. And I'm not trying to pick on you. I'm just trying to help you wise up. Because you say you've been through these things before. And you don't want to be played again. So I'm just trying to help you see the light and what love really is. Because you say you love him. Does he love you? Does love push somebody else into the closet?
No.
When you go to their house?
No, Your Honor.
Does love have secret text messages?
No, they don't.
One of you raised an issue about having children. What is that about?
Well, I wanted to have kids. It seems like it's beginning to be a big issue, Your Honor. I know that she has 4 kids, but I know that specifically for my sake, I want to be able to have kids with her. I understand that she said that she loves me. I do love her as well.
What do you have to say in response to that?
Well, first off, Your Honor, my tubes are tied.
So you can't have more children?
No. In order for me to even do that, I would have to have him reversed.
Do you want more children?
Well, after I had my baby girl, I made a promise that I was not going to have kids again unless I was married. And until I could trust the person I was with. Well, that's why we're here. Because I'm like this close to walking out the door. And I don't think he realizes that. I really don't think he realizes what kind of woman you have standing in front of you. Everything that I'm put up with just to be with you. But when you get an attitude and you get upset and stuff, it's like I was never there for you. Who else was there? If that's not love, I don't know what is. So tell me, just be honest and give me that choice of whether or not I want to be with you. But you took all that away from me. You made all those decisions for me. And I'm sorry, I'm not with that program.
Why do you feel like you're the one that created her career? You say you put her on. What is it that you do, sir?
Well, the thing is, I do a number of things, Your Honor. I am a poet, I'm an actor, I'm a model, I'm a CEO of my company brand.
You know what I want you to add to that list of jobs you just described? I want you to add truth teller and start telling the truth in this courtroom. So now you gonna tell me the truth or we gonna keep going?
Well, the truth of the matter is...
Who was the woman that was banging on the door when you had to push Miss Drinkard into the closet? Be honest.
It was my friend.
Okay. So you can't do it, and so now you know you're not ready to tie your entire future in your life with Mr. Scott. Because when you're meeting somebody and you start a relationship and this man cannot even bring you to his home, you said you were only meeting in cars and hotels to be intimate with him, that was the first huge red flag. You are so much better than that. But you have to hold yourself to that standard yourself. Nobody's gonna treat you better than you allow yourself to be treated. And so you know why he wasn't taking you to his house, because you finally go there and look at what happens. Look at who shows up. So that's how it started. And there's never been any trust, understandably, since that was the beginning.
No.
So you're thinking about having a child with Mr. Scott, and my advice to you is don't do it. For what? You are building on your career from everything you've told me, and if you helped her out in the beginning and you put her on or whatever, you can make the introductions, but talent is what keeps you there.
Yes, Your Honor.
At some point. She's a radio host, she has her own podcast, so don't think for 1 minute that you have created this star and that you somehow own her success because of that.
You don't.
And Ms. Drinkard, the longer you wait and stay in this relationship and you allow these strikes to continue to build, it is not going to get easier. I want you to have more confidence in your independence. You don't need anybody to build for you, to open other doors for you. You have to be confident enough at this point in your life to walk through those doors yourself and be the best role model and example for your 4 children that you can possibly be. Good luck to both of you.
Well, I thought if Judge Faith's verdict was fair, he needs to be more honest and, practice what you preach and give what you want in a relationship. You can't expect for someone to trust you if you're not being fully honest.
But the thing about it is, if we're going to build a future together and everything, all that's in the past. What I'm looking forward to doing is being able to build a relationship with you so that we can go forth, and I feel like our future holds many things, and I can't do this without you.
Well, I can't trust you because I don't believe it was just a friendship. I'm sorry. That got to be dealt with before we can even move forward. But if you're going to keep lying to me, that's not going to keep me.